Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be learning how to make Ankara patches, 3D Ankara patches. Here is like the flower that stands on the fabric. So the first thing is cut out your pattern, which I did here. You cut out your pattern, then you go ahead and add your stay to it. You can use your peplum stay for your own because it is very strong. But for me, I didn't have peplum stay at the time I was filming this, so I doubled my stay. I doubled the art stay that I had. So after that, you go ahead and cut out the excess of the stay. Make sure that you gum the stay very well on it so that it's not going to remove. After doing that, the next thing is to cover up the bag because it won't be nice for your client to be seeing what you use for the design. So before adding your lining to it, if you want to be adding the patches on places that is going to stand, let me say your shoulder and places like that that is going to stand on its own. So you go ahead and add your copper wire to it. Then you add um hemming gum. You place your hemming gum on your lining as I am doing like this. Then you add your copper wire in between those places you want to add your copper wire before putting your fabric. But if you are not doing that, just go ahead and place your fabric on it and arrange it very well. Make sure you melt down your hemming gum very well. You can sprinkle water on it so that the hemming gum can melt easily, and make sure that you incorporate both the lining and the fabric very well. After doing that, check out for points, edges that the hemming gum did not touch, then you go ahead and add. Then you take your soldering iron and start tracing out the pattern you want. As you can see in this video, you must have plugged down your soldering iron before starting adding stay to it so that it can get out to the point that is going to do the job for you. So just go ahead and trace out the pattern you want. You can see that I'm tracing out my pattern. But what I notice is that while working with a 100% cotton fabric, it's not going to be easy for the soldering iron to melt it because it is 100% cotton. So what I did for this particular one is that I turn it to the back, which is the lining as you can see. Then I trace it out. Then I cut it out from the outside. Although I don't really like the outcome, but it is still manageable. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to trace out the pattern at the front, then I'll take it to the back, then trace it out. So from the back, it's going to melt easily because the fabric at the back is not 100% cotton. Hope you get the gist. 100% cotton will not do the work fine like that. So the second method you can also use to do this is to use your scissors and your lighter. Yes, you heard me right. You can use your scissors and your lighter to do that if you do not have a soldering iron or the voltage of light you have in your area at that particular time does not make the soldering iron hot easily. So just go ahead and use your scissors to trace out your pattern. As you can see in this video, use your scissors to trace out your pattern. After tracing out your pattern, go ahead and use your lighter to burn the edges all round. You're going to be burning it all. So you're going to burn it all around to avoid the fabric falling out. You can see that I'm burning it, but I prefer to use the long lighter, which we are going to see in the next clip, because this particular one is going to be burning your hand. And when you are doing this, you have to be very careful so that you not burn the fabric, especially the lining part. So this is the long lighter. This is going to be so easy. You are not going to burn your hand and you'll be able to control it easily, whereby you are not going to be burning your fabric. You can see the way I'm doing this. You have to be careful with this and you have to be patient with this. With this, you are going to get a perfect result as you are going to get when you use your soldering iron. This is the one I use the soldering iron for, and this is the one I use the lighter for. You can see that there is no difference. Okay, and that is what you will do for everything. Look at my pattern now. So these are my flower patches. Can you see? I cut out the small ones, and it is so neat. Look at the back. If you did not tell anybody that you use
scissors to cut it out, they will know. Yeah, and it is very easy to do. Look at this. This is so beautiful. Look at the back. Look at the back. I added the lining so that it can cover up for neatness. Look at. So you can do this when the light in your area is not that good, or when you don't have a soldering iron. Okay. So bye.
So after burning it all round with my lighter, I went ahead to run a stitch around it all round. As you can see in this video, this is optional, but I like to be extra and extra careful when working for my clients in order to avoid story that touches their heart. So that is why I'm doing this step. You can skip it if you want, but for extra consciousness, so you can do this. So just run a stitch all around the flower patches. This is going to be stressful, but you have to um take it one at a time. You have to be careful with your slow sewing. The sewing have to be slow. You can't be fast while sewing this. And that is all, your flower patches is ready. If you find this video helpful, please like, comment and share, and do not forget to subscribe, please, and turn on your notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I drop interesting videos. Bye for now. See you later.